A lot of people are asking favorite color. So here,
A lot of people are asking favorite color. Okay. What is my favorite color? Well, I don't know. Whenever I've been asked what my favorite color is, I've said like red, but my actual favorite colors are just like the pastels. I'm a big fan of like a pastel pink, purple, blue. Opinions on squids. No, yeah, I like them. I think they're fun. I think they're fun and cute. I think it's silly that they're so long when octopuses are so round.
what's your favorite song you've written so far, and will Over This ever make it to the band camp?
Okay. So I think maybe the favorite song that I've written so far, at least background music wise, was probably Cigarette Ahegao, just because I had a lot of fun with it. If Over This is the song I think it is, then I think it was never finished for a reason, and that reason is that it's bad. But I will say that I'm a big fan of keeping songs that are unfinished and kind of like having them in the back of my mind is like the scrapyard, and then when you need something to fill in a newer song, you can go back for it. So it definitely may appear in that way. And actually, if it's the song I think it is, then I think there are sections of the piano music for it that made it into American Healthcare.
Are you thinking about doing concerts in the future?
I am thinking about that.
Heavily thinking about it.
I am considering that. Okay, favorite true crime podcast. Pretty much the only one that I've listened to all or most of is the Morbid podcast. And that's because one of my friends had me listen to it, so we would talk about it. I've heard like some of the others, and like I heard some of, and that's why we drink, but mostly Morbid.
What was the first video game you liked?
The first video game I liked would have been one of the many Game Boy cartridges I had. And I want to say like one of the Disney like levels, because they were very colorful. But the first like full-on video game that I really liked was probably Okami. I played it on the Wii. It's the one with the wolf. Yeah.
Corpse Husband collab?
Listen, that is between him and God.
What's your favorite song you've ever written or released so far?
Favorite song I've ever written or released? Well, I mean, okay. I said Cigarette Ahegao on the backtrack, but American Healthcare might be one of my more favorites as far as the piano version. I think for the piano, American Healthcare is a lot more fun to play. Favorite Digimon? I don't know what the Digimons are. How many Digimons are there? My favorite Digimon is Chipmunk.
Opinions on pigeons?
On pigeons?
Pigeons, squids, man, they want to know.
Have I passed by a group of pigeons and noticed one that was particularly snatchable? Of course. Who among us hasn't? I do like the ones that have that fun like cookies and cream pattern.
Would you release glitzy versions of any other songs?
I would definitely release the glitzy versions of other songs. But what it means to be the glitzy version of the song is like essentially just that it's newer and I've added more fun sounds in the background. So I wouldn't do a glitzy version of a song that already has any of that. For example, Warm Regards is never going to get a glitzy version because in my opinion, it's already glitzy. And also, I know some of you hear glizzy every time I said glitzy, and that's just on you. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do to help you with that.
Would you like to put your other releases on vinyl?
Would I like to? Yes, especially because of the requests for them to be on vinyl. But unfortunately, I don't actually make the vinyl. I don't press it myself. That's a task that I'm not an expert in. So I had to pass that section of this adventure off to someone who knows what they're doing.
How long did it take to write and record Public Void?
I would say that about 4 or 5 months of actually putting it down into the software and recording it and editing it all together. But that said, a lot of the songs on Public Void, I had written the song itself on the piano or the guitar way before and had a lot of time getting comfortable with them before I tried to transfer them to the kind of newer, glitzier versions.
The healthcare video, would you want to do any other animated or live music videos in the future?
I mean, I would definitely be interested in doing more music videos in the future. I don't have kind of like a specific idea for them in the way that I did for American Healthcare, with the exception of Soap, which you guys don't know about actually, but a new one. But really, the reason American Healthcare got a video is because I knew where it was going already. Yeah.
And your first song, and how does it become a song? When does it become a song?
It definitely depends. I think with anyone who's making any kind of art, there are times when it kind of comes to you, and then there are times when you have to really work hard and figure out, like really try to conjure an idea. One thing that I will say is that I've gotten a lot of questions about how to come up with ideas for songs, and one of the best pieces of advice I can give is to journal. Whenever you have a strong feeling, you need to be writing about it, and then later you'll read your journal and you're going to say, this feeling sucked, but boy does it rhyme. And that's a song now. Congratulations. I'll just say, okay, thanks for your questions. Bye. All right.
You're done.
It's been real.